When you're just starting with mountain biking, all these terms like downhill, trail, enduro and all mountain might sound a bit confusing. Basically, the mountain biking world is pretty massive and there's no one-size-fits-it-all mountain bike. It's like a big playground with lots of cool tools to choose from. That is why in today's video we're going to break down each mountain bike type and help you figure out which bike is perfect for your mountain biking journey. So, if you've ever found yourself wondering, what kind of mountain bike should I get? Stick around, this video is for you. The trail category is what most people think of when they imagine a mountain bike. Trail bikes are like the Swiss Army knives of mountain biking. They're good at both climbing and descending, with a bit more focus on climbing. That is why they're usually lighter compared to all mountain bikes. Trail bikes are available in hardtail or full suspension. Their suspension offers a 125 to 150 mm of travel, with even longer options for downhill-focused trail bikes. Equipped with either 27.5 or 29-inch wheels, they handle diverse trails efficiently. What sets trail bikes apart are their gravity-friendly features like chunkier tires for better traction and larger brake rotors, and a more relaxed geometry compared to cross-country bikes. These tweaks make them versatile, earning them the title of all-rounders in the mountain biking world. They are sharp, agile and fast, which means you can easily toss them around on the trails while staying comfy for those long endurance rides. Constructed with aluminium or carbon frames, trail bikes often feature dropper seat posts for added control. Ideal for any terrain, they offer modern geometry for confidence on descents while remaining agile on climbs. Ideal for most any terrain, trail bikes are the go-to for riders wanting a single bike that can handle different challenges. Tire choice is crucial, with lighter options for pedal-heavy rides or beefier aggressive tires for better traction and handling on steeper terrain. You can ride down huge mountains, go bikepacking, embark on epic adventures and even join races with this bike. Next on the list, all mountain. The term all mountain isn't as common anymore as it used to be, thanks to the emergence of new mountain bike categories like the trail category. Essentially, all mountain used to sit between cross-country and downhill. So that makes an all-mountain mountain bike a bike that strikes a balance between its climbing ability and its capability to handle descents. Think of it as the burly cousin of the trail bike, emphasizing versatility across various terrains. Opting for an all-mountain bike over a trail bike suggests a preference for downhill adventures with a primary focus on reaching the top comfortably. These bikes typically boast slightly more suspension travel than trail bikes, ranging from 140 mm to 180 mm. With head angles falling within the 65 to 67 degree range, navigating steep climbs may require some finesse. Key features of modern all-mountain bike geometry includes a long wheelbase, extended reach, low bottom bracket and a slack head angle. When it comes to tires, all-mountain mountain bikes favor aggressive knobs designed for enhanced cornering and traction. This choice aligns with the gravity-assisted nature of the ride, highlighting the bike's prowess in navigating challenging descents. So, whether you're up for a laid-back ride or a challenging alpine crossing, the all-mountain mountain bike can handle it all. Technically, Enduro is a racing style where the downhill parts are timed, but you gotta pedal around the course between them. So these bikes are made to rock those steep and tricky trails, yet they're light and efficient for pedaling back to the top. Described as trail bikes on steroids, Enduro bikes are longer travel bikes with a clear focus on downhill performance, yet they can still be pedaled to the top of a climb. Many riders opt for a dropper seat posts for added flexibility. Suspension on these bikes ranges from 150 to 180 mm. In some cases, the bike's geometry closely resembles that of a downhill bike, featuring a 63-degree head angle and a steep seat angle perfect for fast downhill sections. This means riders sit in a more upright position compared to an all-mountain mountain bike. With bigger brakes, larger tires and heavier builds compared to trail bikes, Enduro bikes are well suited for riding in lift-served bike parks, handling bigger drops and jumps. Although descending is their main focus, they can be pedaled on other trails without hindrance. While they might not feel as quick or efficient as shorter travel bikes, modern Enduro bikes exhibit impressive pedaling performance for extended missions. The ideal candidate for an Enduro bike is someone seeking challenges on steep, rough terrain, making these bikes a great option for riders interested in pushing their limits in varied riding conditions. Or if you fancy testing yourself in an enduro race. Finally, let's talk about downhill mountain bikes. As you can tell from the name, these bikes are all about racing downhill, focusing on going as fast as possible while staying in control on the way down. One key feature of those bikes is the fixed seat post. Downhill bikers usually stand while cruising down the trails, so having a fixed seat makes sense. You can find these bikes made of either aluminium or carbon. Although carbon frames are popular, aluminium frames are gaining popularity in this category. The front suspension is super important, and these bikes often have a strong triple clamp fork with 180 to 250 mm of travel. To keep things stable and precise, they usually have a slack head tube. The handlebars are set high to match the aggressive downhill style, giving riders better control, especially on rough descents. This design is all about making riders feel confident and in control on steep and challenging trails. Tires prioritize maximum grip with an aggressive tread pattern, perfect for downhill scenarios, though less efficient uphill. Equipped with powerful brakes for rapid deceleration on downhill sections, these bikes ensure riders handle steep descents and trail challenges. Downhill mountain biking suits enthusiasts seeking the ultimate downhill experience. If you're passionate about speeding down challenging mountain trails, downhill bikes are the ideal choice. And that wraps it up. You can find all the types I mentioned before on our website, bicycle.com, as pre-owned or refurbished options, making them a fantastic choice if you're in the market for a new mountain bike but need to stick to a budget. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this video helps you figure out which mountain bike type is the perfect fit for you. If it does, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe, and let's catch up on the trails.